Hello everybody, I just wanted to start off the vlog with look at this thing of Keogh. Look at how big that is. Look at this thing of Keogh. It's beautiful.
It is pretty beautiful. My stuff's good too.
Your stuff is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got hot chocolate and the Nutella crepe with bananas in it.
Just to be clear, it's Nutella crepe with
Crepe.
bananas.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's my crepe.
It's that Nutella crepe.
Crepes seem to be very popular in Paris, which I'm not complaining about. I think they should be popular everywhere.
That's a really intense looking hot chocolate.
It's pretty nice.
And, oh, hello, there we go. And we're here during happy hour, which means that my drink is half off. So, yay!
That's good for me, because I'm the one paying. I like the marzipan pigs.
This was not the good arm to vlog with today.
Do you want me to hold the camera?
Yes, please.
Hopefully we're not casting shadows on ourselves now.
Oh, God. My arm hurts. We did a lot of moving yesterday.
Yeah, we were both very sore today after all the carrying luggage across the city yesterday.
We carried everything we own, which isn't that much, but we carried it across Paris yesterday, and God, my arm is sore. The cobblestone streets are not well suited to luggage wheels. My arm was flying all over the place trying to keep that thing reined in.
I've got a bug on my hand.
Ew.
We're good. Don't worry, everybody.
Ew. So today, we were lazy, I guess, only because we don't have any internet.
There's not a whole lot we can do. I mean, we edited a video, but yeah, we spent most of the days just exploring our neighborhood and seeing the shops and that kind of thing.
Yeah, there was a flea market. Apparently it's a flea market that only pops up twice a year, though. I really like it so much. Even though we don't have any money to buy anything, it's just really cool to look at everything.
Yeah, I wish we could afford stuff.
Yeah, there was a poster of Superman that you really, really wanted.
Yeah.
Like an old school, was it Action Comics?
No, it would have been cooler if it was Action Comics #1, but it was Superman #1.
Oh.
It was like the cover, but blown up, and it was posterized and framed, and it was 50 euros, which I couldn't afford, I'm afraid.
Yeah. But there were a lot of really cool things. There was this really cool stall that had a bunch of old lighting equipment. Like, for anybody who knows what I'm talking about, it was just, like, a ton of par cans. Like, super old. And it seemed to have, like, a movie theme surrounding it, so I'm guessing it's just very old, like, film lighting. But it was technically par cans on, like, a little follow spot sort of, like, set up where you could move it around. And it had this really weird... It was, like, a chest with a glass front with a skull in it. And I believe it was a real skull. Like, it was so weird. I wanted to show it on the vlog, but by the time we got back from the cafe that we went to, it was closed. But there was, like, a skull in that, and I was like, oh my god. Like, it was really cool to look at, but I would not be able to bring that home. I'd be like, whose skull do I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went to a cafe. It was nice. And we had burgers, which, very cafe food, I know.
Yeah.
And then it was happy hour, so I got myself that big-ass thing of Keogh Garden, and it was very nice.
It's your turn to take the camera. My arm's getting tired and sore. Oh.
We have opposite arms today that are hurting really bad. That's what we did today. We just went out walking and saw all the things that were on this street. Well, not all the things. It's a pretty long street.
Yeah, but we were getting familiar with what is around our apartment so that we can know, because we're going to live here for a while.
Yeah, do you want to know what's around our apartment? Lots of high-end shops that we can't afford.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, there was a place that we walked by called Muji that didn't seem so bad.
And we are really lucky there is a food, just a, general store right next to us, right next door, which is great because that's, one of the only really practical stores in the area.
Yeah, it's just stuffed from floor to ceiling with a bunch of different foods, but also, just handy things like sponges. I guess it would be the equivalent of a corner store here.
Yeah.
Or although it's really like a hole-in-the-wall store, literally, we looked at the back of the store, it looks like there's just some really cheap paneling,
yeah, you could
locking
see,
it up, you could see into the courtyard behind it.
Yeah, and there's lots of fruit. So
there's right outside in the front. There's a stall selling fruit.
People buy food a lot less frequently here as opposed to like back home where we just buy like a week's worth of groceries and spend like $150 on it. 75 is more like what we would spend, but you know, instead of spending a gigantic amount of money, you just go out and buy what you need for the next couple days, tops.
Yeah, I like that too.
So it's nice because that also means that the stuff you're getting is usually fresh because they're expecting you to eat it right away.
The fridges here, I don't know if I showed you a fridge ever, but they're pretty tiny. They're like, they come up to about my thigh, and there's like a little ice box, which is just like a sliver with a door on it. So you can like fit like a pizza in there.
Yeah, we were noticing that boxes of ice cream and so on, as opposed to being like bigger, bulkier boxes like we have back in Canada, they're just like really skinny, like basically the size
they're like
of
the
the ice
size
cream,
of the camera that we're using right
which,
now.
you know, you can totally see.
Yeah.
But they're very small and they're stackable.
Yeah, they
cool.
made the slide into the tiny icebox compartment. So we just found this one service that we can connect to and get Wi-Fi if we buy a bundle. And that sounds kind of weird. Okay, I should have explained it the other way.
Let me do it.
Okay.
I will do the explaining here.
God.
We can't connect to the internet for a while. Like we are going to be getting set up, but it takes them a while to set up. However, we found a Wi-Fi hotspot which allows you to buy, you know, just like 5 days worth of Wi-Fi or whatever, which is what we're going to do until we have proper Wi-Fi, so
we have Wi-Fi
yeah,
now.
because, you know, what with the vlog and everything, we need internet every day, so this is good. This is very good.
This is much good, and I won't be bored out of my pants.
Yes.
I won't be wearing pants, let's be honest. No one wears pants when they don't need to, am I right? Am I right?
Yes, who wears pants in their own home, honestly?
I know, right?
Alright, time to...
Say goodbye.
Time to say goodbye.
See? There's the street. And there's the Eiffel Tower. It's doing the spotlight thing. Look at it go. Look, you guys. It's doing the sparkly thing. Woo! It's all sparkly. Oh, here comes the spotlight. Oh, whoa. Okay, I called it the spotlight. Like it was the search and the spotlight. It's the spotlight. Yeah.
Oh, it's really warm in here later in the day for some reason. Anyway, do you want to show those treats that we got?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, it's a cute box. Ooh.
Ta-da.
So yeah, we each chose out 2 treats for ourselves. Though at this point I'm actually a little too full, so I don't think I'll be having mine just tonight, but still, they look delicious and they smell great.
Look at that tiny little strawberry.
It's adorable.
And there's a tiny little macaroon.
That one and that one were mine, the 2 big ones.
This one is just like a strawberry cake. This one I think is a mocha cake.
Yeah, so there's as you can see, a very cute bakery on our street, so...
Mm-hmm. So that'll be incredibly dangerous.
So when our friends, I don't know, Kirst, Nick, anyone else, anytime they happen to stumble across Paris,
happen to stumble. Oh, it's this place. Oh, Paris. Oops.
you know, we'll be conveniently able to show you some nice cafes and other lovely places when you come by, so...
Conveniently.
So, please visit us.
Yeah, we don't have any friends here yet.
We bribe you with cupcakes.
And then also, before we went out today, I can't believe I totally forgot to talk about this on the vlog, but at the beginning of the day, we thought we had no power.
Our camera cut off because we apparently forgot to put our memory card in and it was going off internal memory.
We realized before we left this morning that nothing we touched could turn on.
Yeah, I turned on, or I tried to make eggs on the stove and it wouldn't turn on, and then we tried to leave and nothing would turn on, so we freaked out.
He's loud. Apparently what happened was I had boiled some water in the kettle earlier, and apparently the kettle is leaky as f***. So yeah, the kettle was leaking really badly, and I guess it caused something to short, and of course the surge protection kicked in and turned off the power. We didn't get electrocuted, but we freaked out because we had no idea what was going on. We even went and found the landlady, and she was like, "You should turn it off and on again." And we were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Yeah, it was. It was honestly pretty dumb of me. I should have tried the master switch over here before I did anything else. But I'm a dummy. Let's switch to your camera because I'm getting the low battery signal. Much better.
It's very warm.
It is really warm in here. But yeah, I think we're going to head to bed. But first, I'd like to welcome our latest subscriber. We're not exactly sure how to say her name, but this is how it's spelled. So, you know it's you. Yeah, so welcome to our channel. Bienvenue. Je pense que tu es nos premiers abonnés de France, mais je ne parle pas français très bien, alors I'm just going to stop right now before I embarrass myself further. But you are most welcome. It's nice to have you, and I hope that you'll continue to leave comments on our videos because it's good practice for us to read them, and it's good practice for us to write back. Yeah, I hope we will see a lot of you. Yeah. And with that, I think we each need to take a cold shower because it is bloody hot in here.
It is so gross.
And then we will get some sleep, so we will see you tomorrow.
Cool.
Have a good night.